I know this is old news, but I don't care. I still find it funny. So I don't know what's been going on in the JoJo Siwa war room, but for a while she's been making like jokes about her being pregnant of all things. The joke is more like, haha, look, I look pregnant or I'm acting pregnant when I actually am not. Like here are some clips from old posts that she had off of like Snapchat and Instagram. Here there's a pregnancy test. Here's some images of her hugging her baby bump with some captions that make it look like there's something cooking up. Here's an image of her just with a dude pretending to be the dad of the baby. I don't know who this dude is. Like she even did a baby clothes haul. She straight up went to Target or wherever and just got a bunch of baby clothes as if the baby was gonna wear this, her imaginary ghost baby. Now she did say all the clothes that she bought she was gonna give away because of course there's no actual baby in there. No, it's just a really weird thing to clickbait, I think. A lot of people are like, this is very disrespectful to people who are infertile that actually can't have children. I don't think JoJo's trying to be disrespectful, to be honest. I'm just baffled that this is what she's posting or was posting. It seems like she's stopped since then. I want to know if this is her idea or somebody on her team's, because sometimes you'll hear about stuff that's like people get into actual relationships just for publicity. Like, bro, it seems Noah Cyrus is just where rappers go when they need a small publicity boost. They just start dating her. She's like the life raft, the oasis in the desert. And I forgot to mention this, but that people also found it funny that JoJo Siwa kept on ragging on her exes for quote-unquote clout chasing. They might have been, I don't know. But it's funny how she's like complaining about her ex's clout chasing and then she's over here posting pregnancy clickbait. I'm telling you though, nothing will ever top the dani pregnancy hoax. With all the stuff they pulled there, it felt like an ARG. I was half expecting to have to translate hexadecimal text to figure out who the real father was. Let's see if I can give you the quick and dirty rundown. So on Instagram, Dani posted a picture of her boyfriend Mikey kissing her belly. It is very obviously something that's reminiscent of like pregnancy announcement posts. So obviously a whole bunch of people were like, oh no, this 13-year-old is pregnant. Oh, and also at the time her age was publicly listed as like 15 or 14, and it was widely speculated to be 13 with compelling evidence to support that it was 13. It's a whole thing. And her boyfriend at the time was like 16. Anyways, then they hosted like a gender reveal, and then they posted a video of the quote-unquote unedited reaction of their parents finding out they have a baby, with Dani being 5 months pregnant and her stomach still looks like nothing. And then this is where it gets uncomfortable, because then the parents ask like, hey, when did you do the deed? And apparently they did it. So Dani, Mikey, and their friend, who's apparently their cameraman, and they went to the grocery store together, but only the cameraman went into the grocery store. And the explanation is that Dani and Mikey did it in the car while he was in there. And the parents are all yelling at the camera kid, like, why did you let him do this? And of course it's all fake, but it's still like, it's just, this is one of those things where I look at this video and I'm like, what am I doing with my life? And of course the cameraman's underage as well.
It's your fault. I blame you.
You know what? I blame Jen.
Why do you blame me?
Willie's the too. That's true.
Oh my God.
I blame Willie, so.
Okay. How can
Hey, he took him to the grocery store.
Guys,
I was not aware of this. You took an hour in the grocery store. What were you doing in the grocery store?
Wait, stop. Okay, what were you doing in the grocery store for an hour?
So I'm gonna be in carnival. I'm gonna have a sister in
Yeah, but I didn't know these two kids didn't go in the grocery store with you.
They told me not to stay.
Pop-Tarts.
Why did you want to stay in a car?
Like, bro, imagine going into a grocery store to get your dino nuggets, and then you come back and your friends conceived a child in your car. And then when you get home, they ask for some of the nuggets that you bought. Well, yeah, then they go get married. Still under 18, of course. Oh yeah, and the Reverend was Wish.com Elvis.
Oh, honey child.
Oh, honey child.
You are
You are
my favorite
my favorite
hound dog.
hound dog.
I want you, I need you, I love you.
I want you, I need you, I love you.
I'm all shook up,
I'm all shook up,
so don't be cruel
so don't be cruel
and treat me nice.
and treat me nice.
And I will let you be
And I will let you be
my bigger hunk of love.
my baby, hunk of love.
And I promise
And I promise
to love you tender
to love you tender
and never ever,
and never
ever,
ever
ever step on your blue suede shoes.
step on your blue suede shoe.
Well done, baby, well done.
I wanted to play that whole clip there so we could bask in the cringe together. Anyway, things get really saucy in the third part to their series. They go to an office to get their first ultrasound. Dani still 100% does not look pregnant at all, despite her being pregnant for what, over half of like the usual time it takes for a child to finish brewing. And then the editor left the name of the place in the video, so of course people looked it up. It's a dentist office. Like, bro, I don't even think dentists have the equipment to give you an ultrasound to look for a baby at their disposal. A bunch of people pointed out they could have easily just hired actors to pretend to be like a doctor's office instead of trying to pass off a dentist's office. Like, they made their job harder by not just getting actors to do this. Like, they must think their audience is some of the dumbest people on the planet. So yep, the gang was caught red-handed and they were summoned to the stand to defend themselves. You know, I was worried this saga was going to have a very underwhelming conclusion or something really just that was just gonna fizzle out and we're not gonna get any closure, but nope, they come in with the best defense I've ever heard of for something like this. Well, actually, nobody ever does stuff like this, but they came in with a hilarious defense is what I'm trying to say.
We went to Vegas and we wanted to prank our parents, so that's what we did. We pranked them that we were pregnant. Then we were kind of like, this is a really funny video, this is really cool. Let's even make it into like this huge prank and let's prank all of our friends, everything. Never in a million years thought that it would be on news articles, it would be on Twitter's most trending. I never thought that the videos would hit that much. I really never thought that it was gonna go that big. I just thought of it as like a prank that we were doing for fun.
So in case you couldn't hear over the sound of a Category 3 hurricane in the back, I will paraphrase for you. So first she said she tried to prank her parents with the wedding, which is weird considering they only had the wedding after they announced they were pregnant to their parents. And then she said they decided to just prank everybody, all their whole family, their friends. And then she said she didn't realize this was going to be in like news articles, despite, you know, her being a somewhat famous public figure. And then later, her and Mikey are like, no, we did this to, quote unquote, raise awareness for teen pregnancy and how serious of a topic it is. Because that's what I got from watching their videos where they're just vibing and acting like nothing. These people are going to get an ultrasound for a baby, and it's like they're going to get some frozen yogurt. Like, if anything, you did the opposite. You made teen pregnancies like it's no big deal. Bro, I showed more concern when my Xbox controller broke than they did when they were bringing life onto this forsaken planet. Anyways, that was a story of Dani Cohn's pregnancy hoax. I really hope that y'all enjoy it as much as I do. I really feel bad. I hope that the mom, like, stops trying to exploit her daughter for just clout and money on Instagram. Comment below your favorite pregnancy clickbait story, or just any pregnancy story in general. Actually, it'd be fun to read some stuff.